This time,
Holy.
on Highway Thru Hell, a holiday smash-up
Dear Santa,
has Merv
I don't like what you got me this year.
testing his limits. Big Timber
Coming off the trees. Oh,
pushes the Columbia team
oh, keep pulling.
to go the distance.
Careful.
Good night. Good night.
And an explosive mission is a race against the clock for highway crews. Late December
Woohoo, Christmas.
on BC's Coquihalla Highway.
There's so many vehicles on the road these days. You just got to be ready for anything.
Holiday runs have doubled traffic
Yeah, could get interesting.
to more than 10,000 vehicles a day.
Just crazy up here, man. Nuts.
Patrolling the mountain pass
The weather up here is extremely wild right now.
in a 50-ton heavy
We're heading to the Smasher. We got a call. There's quite a few trucks spun out.
Reliable Towing's Scott Bird
Everybody's lined up.
is the nearest operator available.
The highway is blocked.
There's a freak storm that came in that wasn't on any of the forecasts. It just happened.
There's one spun out halfway up.
Backing down for battle,
Okay, coming towards you. Get at her.
Scott reaches the first semi highways once towed.
You get down there, get them gone.
No, I don't know. I don't need help.
But the trucker
The highway is not blocked. You can see
isn't interested
there is enough space.
in the job Scott has been called in to do.
You're blocking the road. The highway's told me you got to go. Okay?
Nobody wants to see a tow truck. But the fact of the matter is, they don't have a choice.
You ain't gonna get it delivered tonight.
Millions of dollars of freight are at a halt.
Timing is important. It is groceries, and they're expected there for 2 in the morning.
It's ridiculous.
You have to go. There's no question.
I'll say no.
It's a stressful deal, and they won't let you do your job.
Listen, we have to go.
No.
We got to get your truck off the road.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. What's the story, guys? Are we moving up there yet?
In a holiday storm on the Coke,
We got to go. You're blocking the highway.
Scott faces a driver
The highway is not blocked. There's enough space.
refusing his efforts
Go! Go!
to clear the road.
There's truckers that are down below that want to get moved, but I can't do anything.
I don't want to be here either. I'd rather be in a nice warm bed sleeping. The highways department told me you have to get moved right now. But no,
They're not being reasonable.
My God.
listen.
Finally, Scott decides
Let's go. Put your stuff in.
'tis the season
I'm not going to charge you nothing.
to give the trucker a break.
Let's try something a little different.
I'm not charging you. Get in your truck and let me move you.
Quickly moving the transport
I'm just pulling them over.
free of charge.
They're not going to cause nobody any grief for the rest of the night.
You got some Christmas spirit? Hey, moving up there?
But Scott
Negative.
isn't going home yet.
Every minute there's something obstructing the flow of traffic. So here we go again. But I love doing it. I'm a dummy, I guess.
I have one chin on the other side. Do you want me to take it off?
No, just leave it on. You
Okay.
take it off when you get up top.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
But the second spun-out trucker
I lost the one chain and damaged another two chains, so I cannot get up.
is above and beyond.
He's exact polar opposite of what I've just dealt with.
Ready to go? Okay, get up on your clutch and away we go.
All right, you've just renewed my faith in humanity.
Scott gets the cheery driver to the top.
It went great.
You got about another 15 kilometers and it's bare road.
Okay.
I could be at home in bed right now.
Thank you so much, sir.
You betcha, man.
But people rely on us being here to do this.
Thank you.
Well, Nana came early.
Now we're moving now. Merry Christmas, brother.
Anyone have a
250 miles northeast, near the town of Revelstoke, BC.
You just drove straight into the forest.
A rig
Yeah, that would have been one hell of a ride. Wow.
is buried in big timber.
Is any raptors out there?
Heading to the scene
All right,
in a 35-ton wrecker
hopefully this goes quite smoothly.
is Columbia Towing's Big John Campman.
Main highway going through Revelstoke, it's very treacherous. When the weather's bad, I don't even want to be out there myself.
A longtime friend of Jamie Davis's.
John's like 8 feet tall, so come in handy on the side of the road working.
For John,
Wow, that thing looks worse than I anticipated.
this is day 2
You couldn't see it with the trailer hooked on it.
of a once-in-a-lifetime wreck.
Oh, they got the tractor now, man. That looks in pretty bad shape.
2 nights ago, a semi carrying extraordinary cargo pummeled down the steep bank. Yesterday,
Wow, there's a lot of money.
Never would have expected to get a trailer load of exotic cars.
recovering the trailer
Oh, God! That's not water.
was a grueling challenge
We've blown a hydraulic line on the 50-ton.
that brought one of Jamie's wreckers
Good enough. Stop pulling on that one. Just pull on your lower line now.
in for backup.
Whoa!
Just this morning,
Oh, beautiful cars.
with a tow yard joyride,
Look out!
John and wife Kelly
He couldn't fit in the cars, so he needed someone small.
confirmed the nearly $500,000 cargo
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
was barely damaged.
We were quite happy that we were able to salvage that load.
We're out of here.
But now,
Oh, boy.
a whole new set of obstacles lurk down the bank.
When it's on a slope like that, something could go sideways, and you just never know.
Also on scene
It's fairly steep.
for the second day in a row,
That's an effort.
Lockie Burns has left his crane truck behind to give swamping a go.
I might as well get down there and figure out how to rip a truck out of that sort of position.
But prepping the tractor
Okay, so maybe you two guys go down there and start securing the wreck.
Yeah.
will be no easy feat.
Oh, there's definitely some carnage out there today.
With complex rigging and 2 lines from John's wrecker, they'll try to keep the unit together up the bank.
If you need anything else, I'll throw it down to you.
You always want to try to bring everything up in one piece because then you've got less recovery to do down the side.
Go around the frame and the axle.
Where's the ratchet? I'll bring that strap up through here.
It's coming your way.
New to heavy rescue,
Yeah, I got more than I need.
Okay.
Lockie gets to it.
Getting in position can be quite the job. One slip and I could take a fairly good tumble here.
Pull that up towards you. Okay. Now we'll hook this line into that. We're ready down here!
The 20,000-pound tractor is ready for action.
Okay, boys, rock and roll.
John moves the heavy into position.
Are they tight?
Yep.
And begins
Oh!
Okay, go!
the tricky tug of war.
It's already hit a bunch of trees and it's broken apart pretty good. So hopefully it plows right through everything.
Coming off the trees. Keep pulling.
You hope that your strapping works. You hope that you haven't chained it up wrong.
Everything okay?
Looks pretty entangled up there. What's going on? The racket hanging.
Near Revelstoke, BC,
They moving?
Yep.
a wreck pinned in a forest
Coming off the trees?
has Big John.
Hold it.
Playing it cautious.
Don't want anything to come loose on us.
You do your best to pull it all up as one unit.
Everything okay?
We're making sure we do everything right.
The recovery is on hold
Check, check, double check.
until they're certain the rigging is ironclad.
One little mistake, it all comes out in the wash.
I hate seeing them break loose and go back down the hill.
40 minutes west.
The road will be closed for avalanche control.
It's not good to have unexpected avalanches affect the highway
Avalanche technician Val Vysotsky
because avalanches and the public don't mix.
will oversee an explosive solution to a looming risk.
In Revelstoke, the winters are intense, and avalanches are a constant threat.
Left to occur naturally, snow careening off a mountain can wreak havoc.
It doesn't take much of an avalanche to hurt a person.
But on this stretch of highway,
We preempted by releasing the avalanches in a controlled atmosphere.
there's new technology to keep motorists safe.
We're shooting the Wiesen towers, which are remote avalanche control device.
Months ago,
Slide it into the tube container.
more than 100 pounds of explosives were loaded into each tower.
The way these pods are designed, you don't need anybody at the tower to detonate.
Today,
Big rockets in place.
Val and his team
10-4.
are minutes away from the big event.
Now we've closed the highway and we're ready to go.
Yeah. Topic 10.
Yeah, they're closing now. Oh, wow, it's gonna be a good view.
Yeah, we got a recovery going on.
40 minutes east,
Pull on the driver's side. I just don't want them to come flying off.
Big John's gut check on a tractor trapped in timber.
Okay!
confirms the lines are secure.
Okay!
Just gonna make sure it was rigged properly, but it's much safer.
Good to go, Lockie?
Yeah.
All right, pulling.
The second attempt begins.
How's it looking?
Trees are doing what they're meant to do.
To bring the tractor up in one piece.
John, maybe give your left winch a little more.
But John
All I can do is watch these lines.
We got it.
faces a hidden disadvantage.
It's on such a steep embankment. I'm not seeing the tractor until I can see it over the crest of that hill.
Is it moving?
So crane op turned swamper Lockie
Pull that line.
keeps his eyes on the prize.
You're just hoping for a clean pull up the hill. You don't want to put too much force.
Finally,
Oh, there it is!
John's 20,000-pound target
Oh, these smokes.
crests the blacktop.
That's awesome.
The rigging worked. The whole tractor came up in one piece. Well, a little worse for wear.
I'm going to pull ahead now.
But what should be the final round
They've got it almost up. They're just one little snag.
reveals the forest
It's even got a little sled. Holy.
isn't finished with them yet.
I didn't realize that we were bringing a tree with it.
We got to lift it off that big piece of log.
Boy, sometimes things don't go as planned.
Not that heavy camper. Closed for avalanche control.
40 miles west,
Closing eastbound.
Good for things.
highway crews have stopped traffic.
Okay, we're gonna get cooking here.
Now, the explosive mission
Commencing avalanche control.
can begin for Val and his team.
Ignited detonation?
Yep.
I bring up my app. It comes back with a security code. Okay, read those back to me. We basically hold the nuclear codes in our hands here.
But detonating multiple charges
If you make a mistake with the explosives, well, you know, that's pretty suddenly over.
There's no room for error.
Ignite?
Ignite.
Anytime now. Oh, look.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, that's good results.
That was awesome.
A little bit bigger than I expected, so it was a good clean out.
As the controlled avalanche settles,
They opened the roads yet?
highway crews race
They're just cleaning up.
to clear the road.
Hopefully it won't have to sit too long. Second day in a row.
40 miles east, a mangled tractor hung up by timber
Oh, boy.
is an unexpected snag for Big John.
Quite the ride. Wish you'd put a tire on it.
I didn't see it coming.
We got to lift it off that big piece of log.
You never know what you're gonna get. It's a total surprise.
Okay, he's going to be backing up to that truck.
Now on scene, Columbia's 50-ton wrecker
Straight back.
is back in action after breaking down yesterday.
We got back to the shop last night. We had a new line on it. And we're ready to go again.
John's most powerful heavy
That's enough.
has arrived just in time.
I'm just gonna pick up the front of the truck, muscle that tree out from underneath it.
A little bit more?
More logging?
Oh, Lord.
The 400-pound problem is solved.
Mission accomplished. Somewhat.
But the wrecked tractor is far from roadworthy.
It's pretty mangled. I've got a little bit of a challenge here.
Let's get this thing hooked up.
John decides
Okay, boom up.
to attempt the nearest pullout.
Get it to a safe spot just to get the road open.
I'm gonna wait for traffic.
It's a mid-air gamble for the Columbia team.
Hey, that's him coming up.
With John facing backwards and the second wrecker on the front, the 20,000-pound tractor must travel suspended
Yeah, I'm just riding the fog line.
for more than a mile.
Just leave it in gear. Don't use any throttle. Both trucks are going to be applying power at different times.
It's towing pretty straight.
You got to know what you're doing.
But the biggest obstacle
That's pretty slick.
is a bridge just down the highway.
Bridge decks, they freeze because the cold air can get underneath them. Hopefully things go smooth. Yeah, go ahead and grab a gear.
Bridge is pretty icy.
Hang on a minute.
Be careful.
Hang on a minute.
Bridge was all lighted up this morning.
Near Revelstoke, BC,
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Big John's final move
Yeah, go ahead and grab a gear.
on a 2-day wreck
They come away to Holland.
is a suspenseful situation.
Quite a precarious tow.
Okay with that?
Hey, that's good. That's good.
We've got to work together, so we're never fighting each other or binding each other.
Go slow.
With the busy highway at a crawl behind them,
What's going on?
We're trying to get the road open for all of the public.
Hey, go ahead and start crossing over.
the totaled tractor makes it to the pullout.
Right on.
Columbia Towing
Outstanding, thank you, driver.
That worked out pretty good there, my friend. You betcha.
comes out on top.
Feels great to be off the highway.
There we go, eh?
Okay.
It's hard work and very trying,
See, Walter, we're out of here.
but it's all in good fun.
Everybody out of
40 minutes west,
Still closed.
highway crews hustle
Our traffic 10, Revelstoke 11.
to carve out a victory
Go ahead, 11.
of their own.
They're dealing with a lot. It's amazing that they do what they do.
With the last of the snow cleared,
Yeah, you can release your traffic.
It's open now.
drivers in the vital corridor are on their way.
It's a privilege. People are relying on you. And it gives you a sense of accomplishment.
They've done a good job up there.
All the slides are down, road's safe for the public to drive.
Well, that's good. They got her open.
$285 miles southwest
This is definitely no holiday, that's for sure.
in the Fraser Valley.
Yeah, checking the ditch. There's an accident on the outskirts of Chilliwack.
Called out in a 50-ton rotator
We got a full lane closure.
is Aggressive Towing's Chris Mervin.
We're gonna run down there, take a look, and see what we can do.
Hopefully all goes well.
Along for the ride
That'd be awesome.
is Swamper Jordan Comerford.
I'm excited to get out there with Merv.
Yeah, cruise on scene now. Oh, some guy just went off the road here.
This guy climbed out of there, hey?
Kicked the windshield out.
This vehicle's like right upside down.
The 5-ton blew a steer tire and rolled uncontrollably, crushing its own trailer. A closer look.
Holy.
Reveals a holiday in a box.
Hey, Christmas tree.
It's movie props. It even smells like Christmas, man. Anything to do with Christmas, it's here.
Probably a good day for a Christmas parade.
The team preps for the 15,000-pound recovery.
We're gonna unwrap this present, put her back on her wheels.
Our goal here tonight is to get this truck upright, out onto the road, and out of here as fast as we can.
All right. Give her.
Uh-oh. But right away,
Gig.
There's concern.
It's a pretty messed up truck.
That bottom wall is just gonna peel right off, eh?
Yeah.
If we keep pulling this, we're gonna end up creating some more trouble.
The trailer
It's like an entire movie set in here.
is pinned down by its load.
The walls are just thin aluminum. We gotta get all the stuff out of the truck.
Dear Santa, I don't like what you got me this year.
Within minutes, the props are clear.
They already put straps in here for us.
The next step,
Pass this one out.
reinforce what's left of the trailer.
Give it some structure and rigidity.
You do that one, I'll do this one.
Okay.
But the damage
All right, let's give her a whirl.
is so severe,
You ready?
there's no guarantees.
You want to make a bet if the wall comes off or stays?
They're staying on.
I'm going to stand on.
I'm pretty doubtful.
Loser buys coffee.
Deal.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Is it all gonna go flying, or is it all gonna stay together?
That's not great.
They need the rotator for that.
In the Fraser Valley,
Ready to go.
an obliterated box truck
Loser buys coffee.
has Merv and the aggressive team
That's not great.
testing the odds.
The roof and the walls on this truck are severely compromised.
Wait, what did you say? I'm gonna wait till it lands, then I'm choosing.
We got a bet going on if the walls are gonna stay as it comes over.
Look how slow it's coming over.
Yeah, they got it right side up.
The 5-ton lands intact.
I mean, it stayed on.
It did stay on.
You're buying coffee because you never said anything.
I agree.
I guess I lose.
But keeping it whole
It's 20 feet wide.
comes at a cost.
With this wall down, this thing is just way too wide to travel down the roadway.
They better come up with a plan B. Yeah, no kidding. This blizzard's in there.
125 miles northeast.
Everybody's trying to get to their Christmas destinations these last couple days.
Holiday travelers on the Coke fall victim to a flash storm.
I hit a patch of ice and I flipped right over.
Anytime an accident occurs, it's stressful. But when it's Christmas, it's extra stressful.
Oh, that's fine.
Reliable Towing's light-duty operators are working the chaos.
Good thing is that nothing was broken. All the presents are gonna make it.
Busy night for you, tow boys.
20 minutes south of Merritt.
Four-wheeler wiped out.
All right, I think I'm good to go.
Operator Rooster Merkley
Come on, baby.
is on his 8th call of the night.
Dig, 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 dig.
Being in the towing industry, it's long hours, but we're out here helping people get home safely, and that makes me feel good.
Rock and or roll.
But a roadside setback
It decided to blow a tire as I pulled it up. I can't tow it.
has Rooster at a standstill.
If you don't call for help when you know you need the help, you'll end up in a lot worse situations.
Dispatched to the scene
Yeah, I'm coming up.
is operator James Luke.
Rooster called me and asked for some assistance.
We're extremely busy tonight because of the amount of traffic that's on the highway.
All right, now we can start working.
But tonight, James isn't alone.
My son Keegan's staying with me for a few days over the holidays.
Okay, you ready?
Just last night,
You gonna play some video games when we get home?
Yeah.
James picked up his teenage son.
Did I get my kid for 5 days? Right, Keegan?
Yep.
Keegan lives full-time with his mother. It's kind of hard for me to see him in the winter.
If you do get called out, I want to come.
Depending on what it is.
Less than 24 hours later,
Shine here.
family time turns into towing 101.
So what we're gonna do is slide the deck all the way out to the wheels. See?
This is kind of a basic recovery for us, but to him, it's all new.
Here, put my gloves on so your hands stay warm.
Dad decides
Okay, so now watch the winch, see? That's in when you push down.
to let Keegan get hands-on.
You gotta watch the truck too, right?
He is kind of showing a bit of interest in towing. Spitting image of me.
But James
Okay, stop there. Use the other one.
isn't so sure.
Okay.
It's the life he wants for his son.
Are we good? Check the back.
I am kind of feeling that I maybe need to tell my son never to be a tow operator because it's hard on the family.
Is this one tight?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
But we're also there to help the general public.
Around Christmas, our drivers have to be ready.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot of sacrifice, and I'm proud of the way they handle themselves.
You can tell your mom you did tow truck stuff.
Yeah.
I feel for you guys, man. That's what I feel for you. Have a good day. Recovery in process.
2 hours west,
Aggressive towing.
a wrecked box truck
It's 20 feet wide.
and its freight of holiday props is a mangled headache for Merv.
With one full wall panel hanging sideways, we're now pretty much 2 laneways wide.
I mean, if I can prevent going down the road 20 feet wide, I'm gonna do it.
But for the bent metal resize,
We're just gonna try to get the walls folded over top of each other.
Merv and Jordan
Grab a chain.
He's got the swing boom there.
must coax it closer to the wrecker.
Merv's got to get his boom pretty much right over top of this truck.
With a quick 90-degree pivot,
Almost like we've done this before. There you go.
Trying to fold it back up like a pretty little present.
they target the walls.
There's a little bit more finesse for this. The Rotator's the perfect truck for this job.
Yeehaw! Scrapper boys.
If the rigging wasn't done right, it could break, things could go flying.
There you go.
Ready.
But the box truck
So yeah, now
still needs to make it to the road.
What's this about a wreck? Yeah, you'll see it.
We got a busy stretch of highway. We're looking to get it out of there and get it off the road as quick as possible.
So Merv,
if we grab the nose and we do it just right, I might be able to land her on the underlift, don't even move, one rotator swinger.
comes up with a first.
We'll go to either side, that way we get a nice clean pick.
Recover and load the unit without repositioning even once.
If you can do an entire wreck sitting in one spot, never move your truck, you're saving time.
With a rotator in one place, they'll work multiple re-rigs. Then crane the unit onto the wrecker's underlift.
This whole corner.
Oh, you're going a whole corner?
Using this particular technique, I've never done it, not once.
Happy with your hookup?
Yep.
Stand back and watch this. Here she comes.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Beauty, boys.
We can pull right there.
But on the bustling highway,
Slow down before you get to it.
Hopefully not going into traffic.
the bold plan comes with a risk.
Swinging something like this in beside a live lane is no small joke.
Want me to watch that other lane?
They're working up there. Not a great spot.
If we're not paying attention, we stand a likelihood of another vehicle crashing into the back of this thing.
Slow down, buddy. Slow down. They're doing a recovery or something there.
In the Fraser Valley,
Slow down, guys.
Merv is pushing his limits,
We might get to do a whole wreck in one position.
testing a new maneuver next to a live lane.
It's kind of like parallel parking a car, just parallel parking from the ditch into the back side of my truck.
Earlier tonight, a blown steer tire destroyed the box truck.
Okay, let's kick that off. We'll grab her up here.
3 hours into the recovery,
Got one pull pin.
Jordan re-rigs
And we'll grab the nose.
for the moment of truth.
Okay. Going up. It's gonna get a little swingy dingy here.
We'll lift and pull all at the same time and over this truck, just one shot up onto the road.
Yeah.
Finessing the suspended unit
You're good, Merv.
for a smooth, precise landing.
That's awesome.
Merv's out-of-the-box move
Mint.
gets aggressive the win.
It's a unique scenario, and to be able to say that you've done it just feels great.
That's how she's done, boys.
Got that truck out of there in one shot.
Beautiful.
Okay, D-rig, we're done.
I am definitely learning from the best.
Merv and Jordan
And the best part is we don't gotta pick up any Christmas.
will leave the festive cargo for a cleanup crew.
Hopefully all them props are salvageable so they can finish their Christmas movie.
You know what this is, Jordo?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
We're out here.
Merv's buying coffee.
Oh, she's all done now. It's open, driver. Must be Christmas.
40 miles east,
Oh, yeah. What is that time of year?
A red wrecker is heading into hope
I just dropped a truck here in the Fraser Valley.
with a special visitor behind the wheel.
Gary's an old friend of mine, been around the tow business for a long time.
This truck that we're going to be recovering is just on the left here.
Gary Leach is a fellow heavy rescue veteran.
There was some serious contact.
Tackling major wrecks as owner of United Towing.
I've been at recovery work most of my life. I love the business and really haven't looked back.
But tonight,
Hey,
Gary is taking a rare break.
How's it going?
good, how are you?
We're into the busy season here right now,
It's been so long since I was here.
and seeing Gary is a nice change.
And Jamie's longtime buddy
I've got something for you.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
Well, it's going to be a surprise.
has a special delivery in tow.
What is this?
I don't know if you want to open it out here or inside or what you want to do.
I have no idea what this is. I don't have a clue.
Let's have a look. Okay. It's all covered?
Let me hop down.
Does it feel like Christmas to you?
I've got something for you.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
At Jamie's yard,
Well, it'll be a surprise.
an old friend brings a holiday surprise.
What is this? Well, it's really great to see Gary when he stops by. And to top it all off, Gary's got a present.
Wow! Look at that. Isn't that cool?
From one recovery vet to another,
You got a big enough spot on the wall?
That is unreal.
it's a look back at an unforgettable night
Jamie Davis.
when Jamie was welcomed
I'm extremely humbled and truly honored
into the Towing and Recovery Hall of Fame.
to be a member of the Hall of Fame is really a huge, huge honor.
Years before Jamie, Gary was also inducted.
Hits me close to home because he's a friend of mine.
Today,
I wanted you to have a real memento, a real commemorative of that day.
Unbelievable.
it's a symbol of the lasting bond they share.
Gary managed to get each person's image on it, along with the original program.
And then had a little plaque made up just to say what it is. One of the biggest days of your life.
Yeah, it probably
Mine
was.
too.
Probably was.
I felt that this was something that he'd appreciate and get to have on the wall forever.
Wow. That is so cool.
To take the time and put that all together is really a great thing that Gary did for me. Well, come on in. I got the fire going.
Well, Merry Christmas to you.
Christmas time is a special time.
I love Christmas. I always have.
You try to make it home for Christmas.
I have a little Christmas in the truck this year.
Doesn't always happen.
Big red sled, we'll go Christmasing now. Santa!
In the towing industry, we could be called out middle of dinner or middle of opening presents.
Merry Christmas!
If you do get to spend time together, it's definitely that much more special.
I didn't fluff the tree properly.
We have great people, and they like to get into the Christmas spirit.
Hey, this is actually kind of festive here. All of us together are pretty much like one big family.
I think that's a masterpiece right there.
You guys can pick one, whichever one you think's the best, right?
Christmas time is the time for family.
Beautiful tree.
Oh, it's big, hey?
Enjoy these little times we have together.
Thank you, baby. That's so sweet.
I'm glad to be home and not on that mountain.
It is the smell of Christmas in the air, though.
It sure is.
I'd take Nancy over a night on the Coquihalla, definitely.
Happy holidays, you guys. Be safe. All the best. New Year.
Next time,
It's scary.
on Highway Thru Hell. Winter's biggest storm yet.
When in doubt, call carry out.
Is a punishing battle for Valley teams.
This is not gonna work.
Mayhem on the Coke.
Getting worse by the second.
Deals Dylan and Brandon.
Just getting ready for an absolute war. Watch out.
A whiteout workout.
Hey.
And a snowbound semi puts Jamie in an unexpected showdown.
Let's do or die.